All right. Can you see me? Can you see all of this beautiful melanin just emanating from my skin? You see how my skin is glowing? It's all because of that melanin. But I'm back with another one. For real. I want to talk about a couple different things pertaining to the same discussion that I had earlier with a so-called conscious person, and I'm starting to use that term less frequently the deeper I dig into us, right? And the thing about it is, we're so disorganized. We're so dysfunctional. We want to argue about the simplest shit. And I say we, I mean black people, right? Black people want to argue the conscious black people, conscious. Anyway, I had to get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? Couple baddies a day will definitely keep the doctors away. So, every morning I like to practice my holistic medicine. If you dig what I'm saying, I like to smoke God's good green. But I digress. We want to argue over everything. The simplest shit we got to argue about is this person dating a white woman? Oh, is he a sellout? Is he not a sellout? Oh, this person bleaching their skin and just little stupid stuff like that. Always arguing, like even stuff like a group dedicated to black art, and people start posting some black art that kind of shows some nudity in it, and nudity is considered art by the larger scale of things. And I mean, to me, nudity is art because when I look at a woman, I see how beautiful that God made her, and I'm like, wow, that's a work of art. And not even naked, especially my sisters, especially my black women. Black women have bodies that white women have been wishing they had for centuries. The ass, the Coke bottle shape, the beautiful dark skin and black hair. I mean, not always black, sometimes brown, whatever. But, the nice full breasts, the demeanor, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they smell, how they carry themselves, how they interact with other people is different. See, us black people vibrate at a different frequency than everybody else. We vibrate at a higher frequency than everybody else because we have the most melanin in us. That's why when you get around certain individuals, you talk differently, right? You talk differently to white people. Hey, how's it going, Bob? All right, good morning. Oh, yes, top of the morning to you. Maybe not that extreme. Maybe not that extreme, but I tend to keep it kosher with white people. And what I mean by that is, majority of the whites that I interact with, I like to keep it on the level. Just keep Just keep it right here. Just keep it right here on the level. Oh, yeah, weekend was good. Oh, I do this, I do that, blah, blah, blah. You're not lying. You're just withholding other details. You can't trust everybody. Now, as we know, racism is a learned behavior, right? You are learned to be racist. You are taught that. And although I do believe that majority of the whites in this world are racist, I do not treat them as such. And what I mean by that is, I may think you're most likely racist, but I'm going to treat you fairly until you give me a reason not to. You see what I'm saying? I'll be like, okay, this is a white person. It's a good chance they could be racist. But I'm going to treat them fairly until I know for sure that they're racist. Because I have white friends. I have white friends who are not racist at all. Now, like two of my friends in particular have a different level of understanding about racism, white supremacy, but I like to educate them as well. One of my white partners is married to a black woman, so he's got black kids, right? Cool brother. Some things he doesn't understand because he doesn't live the life that we live. You know what I'm saying? And that's not his fault. And we talk about certain issues, and I try to educate him. I try to educate all of my brothers and sisters, whether they black or whether they white or whether they Indian. If you are willing to have a conversation, I am willing to sit down and talk with you and educate you on certain things. And some things he don't get, until you kind of start giving him some facts and like lights start coming on, like mass incarceration. Like, we make up what, 30% of the society in the United States, but we make up like 60% of the population in jail. He was saying it's more like 80%. I was like, it could be 60, it could be 80, but either way, how are we 30% of the population and we 80% the population in prison? That's systematic racism. And then it's like, because he still benefits from white privilege. He does, but not to say that he's really put himself in a position to where like he interacts with a lot of white people, as friends. But he did tell me that not too long ago, him and his family went camping. Now, his wife is black, his kids are black. His wife is a fair-skinned sister. So naturally, his daughters are light, So he goes to this campground. Kids want to know if it's okay to play with other kids. Walks over there to a group of white people. Hey, is it all right if my kids play with your kids? Yeah, sure, go ahead. They can't tell the difference. Or didn't look close enough to tell the difference. But either way, they're like, yeah, go ahead. So now you have a group of white people standing around. True story. And then the dude said something like, oh, yeah, kind of chopping it up, shooting the breeze. Yeah, where you from? Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm from South City. Oh, South City. Oh, man. We heard that's bad over there. Yeah, we heard. Dude was like, oh, South City? Oh, I'm so sorry. And my boy Mitch was like, why is that? He's like, oh, I heard the Negroes over there are off the chain. Or the niggers, or some shit he said. The Negroes, niggas, you get the point. But either way, dude was like, yeah, I heard the niggers were running amok over there. And then dude just kind of stops, looks at him. Kids, let's go. Goes back to the campsite. Wife was over at the campsite cooking. Tells her what happened. She's like, what the fuck? She's like, does she not know? Like, do they not know our kids are black? He said, apparently not. He just flat out said, oh yeah, I heard the niggas were bad over that part of town. Crazy. Right? The dude not racist. Not at all. He just has different level of understanding systematic racism. That's it. Not everybody has understanding that you do. There is a such thing called tolerance. You know, you tolerate people, well, for who they are. You accept people for where they at. I accept him for where he is. That doesn't mean I'm going to not stop trying to educate him about the things that's going on. But, you know, I accept the brother for where he is. And he was actually shocked. He was telling me, he's like, man, I was shocked. They just flat out said it like it was nothing. Like, yeah, well, I heard the niggas are bad in that part of town. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, dude, you're white. Flat out. This is the type of conversations that I had with my white homies. We talk black and white. I'm like, dude, you're white. You're around a bunch of white men, and there's no black people in sight. This is what white people do when black people's not around. He's like, well, yeah, you got a point. And I'm like, you're white. So, of course, they don't know that your kids are black because they're really light. And they don't know that your wife is black because she's white. Not white, because she's light and she's over at the campground. So, dude, they felt comfortable. They thought you was one of them because they assumed that you were racist. Why? Because racism is a learned behavior, and almost all whites are racist. He's like, well, yeah, got a point there. He's like, but still. I'm like, ain't no still to it, brother. White man feel extra comfortable with other white people expressing his views. Oh, we're the hate group. We hate niggers, and you want to ride around with capes and sheets and sticks up your asses and shit, and you know, you want to protest the niggas being in the neighborhood, but then when a real black man step to you, you want to back down. Ooh. Prime example. This just happened to me the other day. I kid you not. On my landscaping job, similar situation. We were cutting a property that's right across the street from a gas station. Okay, a mobile on the run. So I parked my lawnmower, filled it up with gas, went across the street, used the restroom, grabbed a piece of pizza, came back. Little racist white dude gonna try to come at me, talking crazy to me. I cussed the little white boy out so bad, for real. He came at me real reckless, mouthless. It ain't the first time I've had to check him. And it might not be the last. But he got the point. He's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You can't be fucking eating, dude. Da, da, da. It ain't break time. Da, da. This is your fucking second time going to the gas station, dude. I'm like, bro, fuck you. I explained the situation. I say, look, I went over there to take a dump, shit. Went over there to take a piss next time. Got a slice of pizza. I don't already fit on my more, dude. I'm going right back to work. Dude, you can't be doing that, dude. That's good shit. And blah. I'm like, bro, fuck you. Fuck you. Really, dude? Yeah, nigga. Really. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I already gave you the explanation as to what's going on, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you believe, but I'm going back to work. Fuck you. Really, dude? You're just gonna walk away? Yeah, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, little white boy. After I cussed him out, he changed his tone. All right, well, hey, you do this, and yeah, hey, you could do that, and I'll see you later, David. Nigga, we not friends. You ain't gotta call me by my motherfucking name. We not friends. But I digress. White people want to step up and be brave around other white people. But when black people show up on the scene, unless it's a whole group of them, unless they completely outnumber us, they will practice their racist views for real. But not all white people are racist. Okay. So, there's this thing going on in the black community, a conversation that happens over and over and over and over again, and nothing ever gets solved, is can a black person date outside of their race? And I don't like to say race because there's only one race. There's the human race. There is no black race, white race. It's the human race. We are all one race. Humans. Now, what I like to call it skin color demographic. It's very proper and it's not threatening. So you can use this word around white people. You can speak in code, they won't know what you're talking about. You can say skin color demographic. So there's a lot of black people who feel that you should not date outside of your skin color demographic. And if you do, you're a sellout. Especially if you get what Beyonce terms as Becky with the good hair. A white woman or a white man, you're a sellout. And I'm in this group where all these niggas do is argue with each other on these posts, and nothing ever gets done. So this latest post about rappers who get white women sell out. And I simply had made a comment like, no, not everybody is a sellout. Some people legitimately love the people that they're with and still are true to their roots. You dig? George Lucas's wife is one of them. George Lucas is white. He is the creator of Star Wars. His wife is black. She's a mogul. I think she's one of the only black women to run a Fortune 500 company. Real thorough sister. Stay in touch with her roots. She's married to a white man. She be making George Lucas make donations to all type of black funding, black organizations, and all of these things. You dig? I wouldn't call Ice-T a sellout because he got a white girl. I've never heard Ice-T say any coonish things. I've heard Michael Jordan say some coonish things. I've heard Charles Barkley and Stephen A. Smith and some of these other niggas say some coonish things and do some coonish things. But I wouldn't say everybody who dates out of the skin color demographic is a sellout. But we're so close-minded, we want to argue the point till it's dead. How come you can't be open-minded? And then when you don't see it the way the other so-called conscious people see it, then you start to get cussed out and call all type of names. It's too much infighting, black people. It's too much infighting. Stop fighting. It was a sister in Hidden Colors who said that white people believe the same lie. It doesn't matter what it is, they all believe on the same lie. Oh, we discovered America? Even though we didn't actually discover America, well, that's the lie we're going to go with. And white people agree, oh, yep, we discovered America. Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's the lie we're going to go with. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Oh, yes, I remember. So basically, what happened, I had made a comment on this post, like, yeah, some are sellouts. Not gonna lie. Some black people who date outside of the skin color demographic, when they get a little bit of money, are sellouts. Okay. I would attest to that. But I wouldn't say that every NBA player or every black person with money who marries a Becky with the good hair is a sellout. The thing is your mentality going into it, right? Now, a lot of people will say that, oh, well, you weren't dating any white girls before you had money. That's true in some cases, and that's true in some, and that's not true in other cases. It also depends on where you live at. If you live in like a area to where there's more white people, or you're interacting or you're rubbing shoulders with more white people, then of course you're gonna be attracted to more white women, right? I'm attracted to white women. I think white women are very sexy. Would I date one? Probably not. That's nothing against the white woman, but the sisters have a hold on me that no other woman could ever have. And I love the sisters to death. And, outside of dating a white girl, which is a stretch because I really don't hobnob with too many white people, but outside of dating a white girl, really like sort of nonchalantly, I definitely wouldn't marry one. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal preference. But if I did marry a Becky with the good hair, I would still preach this same pro-black conscious shit that I spit. I'd still be doing that. Why? Because I love my people. If I legitimately fell in love, that's okay. I think that's what we're missing. We automatically assume that, oh, this brother got some money, he got a white girl. Okay, well, if he was going out seeking a white woman or an Asian woman or a Latina woman to specifically slander black women to say that, oh, I'm going to go date Kim Young-soo over here because she's better for me than all of these raggedy black bitches over here, then you absolutely wrong. Your mentality is wrong. Your mentality is all off. You're doing this to get away from your people because of something that you have inside of you that makes you ashamed of being black. Therefore, you don't want to deal with black women. I'm not ashamed of being black. So I can wholeheartedly say that I will give preference over the black woman. I would give preference to the black woman over any other. But I would still be able to date a Latino woman or date a white woman and still do this. Now, if it comes to a point where this is a person who does not understand the struggle of being black, who is not down with the cause, then we're obviously going to have a rift at some point. And that goes for the black women too. Even the most beautiful ebony sisters, if we don't have like mind, I can't rock. Because I'm spitting this pro-black conscious shit and you just want to turn up. Or your mind focus on other things. Then But I'm going to stop rocking with you because, the fact of the matter is, we on two different planes, and there's nothing wrong with that. We just don't, our vibrations just don't match up enough for us to move forward. That's it. But goddamn, not everybody's a sellout. And then people calling me a sellout. And what am I doing here? Attacking me? Like, y'all Hotep niggas is all the same. There's one female in particular. Straight attacking me on my post. Like, really? And I'll post a Facebook spread up here. And then after that, she gonna make a comment on the same photo, then tag me in and talk about, I have all the answers, and if we just swirl with them, everything is gonna be okay. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Where did I say that shit at? Where did I say that? I told the bitch to grow up. I'm grown, thank you very much. No, bitch, grow the fuck up. I was like, grow up, because you acting real childish and immature. You are slandering me and my name simply because of the difference of opinion that I have with you. This is why black people are not moving forward as fast as we should be. If we can get on a common goal, if we can fight for a common cause, the little details don't matter. Some things, the details matter. Like businesses, the details matter. But as far as like a common goal, it should be empowerment of black people. Yes, there's more than one way to skin a cat, but we too busy fighting amongst each other to even get to this cat to skin it. I'm a Christian. I'm a Jew. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm a Sodomite. I'm an Edomite. I'm an atheist. I'm this. I'm that. You shouldn't date white women. You should date white women. You a sellout. You ain't a sellout. Like, come on now. If you know for sure that somebody is specifically a sellout, Stephen A. Smith, call them out on their shit. Time and soda moisture. Call them out on their shit. Okay? But if you have no verifiable proof to go in on somebody about who they're dating, shut the fuck up and mind your business. Goddamn. People act like you can't fall in love with somebody else. Everybody comes from us anyways. All them niggas is black anyways. It's just a certain group of white individuals, the white power elites, were scared to lose their whiteness and mix their wealth with the black people. So they created this system. That's how this shit works. And we're trapped in it. But, like I say, not everybody's racist. You have racist whites, racist Latinas, racist Asians, as we seen with the cop who killed a Kai Gurley. Okay, sure. But not everybody's racist. Like, keep an open mind when you're dealing with people. Like I said, do I think the majority of white people are racist? Yes, I do. If they're not like outright racist, they kind of have like little ways where they be like to play games and shit with you. You be like, I see your bullshit coming from a mile away, nigga. I think that is part of the old white supremacy trick. Oh, let's see what this nigga's doing. Let's see if I can catch this nigga up doing something he ain't supposed to be doing or whatever. Come on, we gotta do better. We really do. Stop all this infighting and bickering and fussing. Have tolerance for each other. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't have to like you, but I can tolerate you for the struggle. White people don't have to like each other to do business with each other. They just do business. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to agree on every single thing. We don't have to agree whether there is a God or there ain't a God. But stop the damn fighting. We do more time fighting, talking, bickering, arguing than we do actually solving the problem and moving forward. Like I said, that's the reason why we're not progressing as fast as we should. With all this beautiful melanin that we got in our skins and everything that it incorporates into us, we should be moving at the speed of light. But we're not. That's it, fam. I'll holler. Peace.